Well, good afternoon to all of our Jafra guest beauties. Don't you look wonderful on screen? Camera. Today we're going to be doing our very first team Zoom party. Are you excited? I forgot my.
Yes.
Super excited. Woo!
Good, good, good. I am too. So just because some of you might be new to Zoom, so let's tell you a little bit about things that you need to know. So one thing you need to know is that to mute and unmute yourself, find that on your screen, on your phone, on your computer, however you are visiting or joining us today. And also I want you to locate the chat. You guys all see the chat? Y'all see how to mute yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Good, good. Because that's really important. So we are going to, well, let me start out. My name is Bella, and I will be your beauty advisor today. And on tonight's virtual party, also sharing with me are my sisters in Jafra, which is Wanda, Wonderful, and Doris. Doris, Doris.
Wanda, Doris.
Hey.
Together we have been sharing Jafra over 30 years and love being the boss of our own businesses. So watch what we do. So first of all, we want to have an on-time drawing. So all of you who were here on time, you are going to be put in our on-time drawing. And I got the name. So we will announce those later. So thank you for being on time. Also, we are going to have, since I'm the hostess per se and consultant, we're going to have a mystery hostess drawing later where you will be able to take advantage of all of our hostess benefits, which I will share later.
Yay.
How does that sound? All right.
Sounds good.
Good, good. Okay, so to start our party, I want you to introduce yourselves quickly. Tell us your name and tell us one thing that can damage your skin.
My name is Kimberly, and the sun can damage your skin.
You're absolutely
Yay.
Thank you.
Yay.
And how do you know the hostess?
She is. I met her at a Jafra party.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Good, good.
Good job.
All right, who's next?
My name is Tisha Kenny, and wearing makeup overnight can ruin your skin.
Yes. So true.
Yes.
Fabulous. All right, let's go down rows so you guys don't all bump. You're on mute. Okay, we'll go with two. Oh, there you go.
Okay. My name is Rosalie Heads, and I'm glad to be here. I'm so glad that I got invited by Bella, and she made my day because I'm here to buy some products. I know I'm going to buy some because she made it so exciting for me. And one thing I do know, that when you go out, you must always put on your lipstick.
Right.
It makes your face beautiful.
Wonderful, wonderful. What is there one thing that would damage your skin?
One thing that will damage your skin if you don't cleanse it properly.
There you go. That's so true.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Let's go to Thule.
Hello, everyone. My name is Thule McKnight, and I know the hostess because she almost became my sister-in-law.
Oh.
And I am so delighted to be under her and following her. She has showed me so much in the skincare and beauty world, and I'm happy to be here tonight.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you for coming and sharing. Okay, Linda? You're muted.
Okay. Oh, I was saying that you didn't ask Thule what can ruin her skin.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll tell you what can ruin my skin. Prior to meeting Michelle Bella, I used to use alcohol on cotton balls on my skin and couldn't understand why my skin was so dry.
Oh.
And it was getting drier and drier and drier. So that ruined my skin. True story.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for that, Linda. You are paying attention extra.
Always.
Thank you. Right. I am Linda Crutchfield, and say hi. Hurry up. Okay, bye-bye.
Hi.
Okay, now go away. I got in it thanks to Tuli, okay, my sister, okay. And the one thing that I know for sure that can ruin your skin is using the wrong type of soaps.
Oh, yes. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Keep me on point, everybody. Let's see. Elsa?
Hi, beautiful ladies. How are you guys today?
Okay.
Hey,
Elsa.
Elsa.
Hi, Elsa.
It's nice to be here. What ruins our skin is pollution. That's really bad on our skin. And I know our beautiful hostess from a Jafra event that I met her at.
Awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, and then let's see. Darlette, we'll have you introduce yourself and tell us what's one thing that could damage your skin.
Hi, everyone. My name is Darlette Wiley.
Hi.
And
Hey, Darla.
Hi.
everybody,
Hey.
for sure, the one thing that will definitely damage your skin is not drinking enough water.
Oh,
Eating
Yes,
too
that
many of the
yes.
wrong things and not drinking enough water.
is so true.
Very
Great.
true.
Love this. You guys are all saying things that are all different. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. That's all of our guests. So now we're going to, did I miss anybody, did I? No. Okay. And now we're going to introduce our co-hostesses. And they're going to tell you a little bit about themselves. And we'll start with, since Wanda's unmuted, we'll start with Wanda.
Hi, everybody. I'm Wanda, and I've been in Jaffa for 35 years, and I met Michelle through her mother.
All right.
So,
Yes. Who always tries to steal her back. All right, wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you for being here to help co-host our Zoom party. We're going to have some fun. All right, Doris.
I'm Doris Deer, and I've been in Jaffa for 17 years now, and Wanda Robinson, which is my manager, sponsored me. And we met actually at church. It's a little funny story, and I'll tell it really quick. My son, which was like a terrorizer, and Wanda was his Sunday school teacher. And my son, around the holidays, he wanted to take me to buy a gift for his Sunday school teacher. And I said, if this little boy wants to buy a gift for a Sunday school teacher, I have to go. And believe me, my son was a little terrorized. And when my dad I could see why he loved her so. And so we've been buddies ever since.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love it. All right. And we have another, thank you for sharing, everybody. We have another guest. Angela Walker just joined us, right?
Yay! That's my sister.
Unmute yourself. Who's
That's my Kimberly's sister.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
okay.
So she'll have to unmute herself and introduce herself too then. There you go.
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
Hello.
And we'd like for you to tell us your name and one thing that would damage the skin, your skin, if you could.
Oh, do I know a product that would damage my skin?
Anything.
Anything. Mhm.
Oh gosh. Well, the sun is damaging.
Yeah, that's good.
That's what your sister said.
Yeah.
The blood.
All right, so the sun it is. Awesome.
Good.
Well, we want to thank you for introducing yourself, and we're going to do our on-time drawing right now. Are you excited? Drum roll. All right. And the lucky winner is
Wait a minute.
Kimberly.
Hey!
I was about to say, Kimberly, who?
I like to do drawings in between, and Anyway, let's get into a little bit more of what we're going to do tonight. So what we want to do tonight is we have 5 or more beautiful skincare sets, but tonight what we want to do is focus on three that we think are top. We will kind of touch a little bit on the others, but we want to kind of talk mostly on these 3. We think these 3 are key. So in Jafra, Jafra is considered the royal jelly company, right? RJX to the 3rd power. Potency, precision, and power is all in of our lines. So what we want to do is start with our Boost line first. So to introduce our Boost line, we have Wanda. Wanda Robertson is going to introduce our Boost line. Okay.
Yay!
Yay.
Okay, ladies, we are in for a treat tonight. I am going to introduce our Jafra Royal Boost Regiment. And we have 2 rituals for Boost. There is a normal to oily, and there is a dry sensitive. And each of these lines, I will show you, has its own mask. These lines support themselves. If you are interested in skincare, and let's say you've not ever used any skincare line before, this would be the perfect skincare line for you to start out with. You have step 1, your cleansers, and you have your cleanser for your dry skin. And you also have a cleanser for your combination skin. And then you have step 2, your hydrators, hydrator for dry skin, hydrator for normal to oily skin, your combination skin. And then your 3rd step, step 3, would be to protect your skin and to prevent sun damage, which we were talking about earlier, all the different damages. So then you would have your sun care, which will protect your skin. So you have your cleansing, your hydration, and your protection and your prevention. And then you have your mask. Each line has its own mask. And each line, the mask detoxes, and it also hydrates, and it also revitalizes the skin. All that dead skin, the masks are awesome. Yes. So I'll tell you a little bit about our Boost line, our ritual. It has key ingredients, superfoods. They're essential for your body and your skin. We have watermelon, ginger, citrus fruit, acai berry, coconut water, spinach, beets. So almost sounds like I'm doing a salad or something, huh?
Yeah.
These are all superfoods that you can use that would be good for your skin and your body. And this line delivers the antioxidants, the fatty acids, the vitamins, minerals to the skin. It provides protection against damage from our environmental stresses. We were talking about that, all the things that stress skin and damage our skin. This line will do that. If you're looking for a straightforward, affordable skincare line, this line will work for you. If you are looking for a line that will make your skin fresh and healthy and make your complexion glowing, this line would be good for you. If you're looking for a line that will prevent and improve early signs of aging, and I know we all want to prevent signs of aging, this line will be for you. Every single product is powered by our exclusive technology, Royal Jelly X. And this line also has cleansing wipes. And the wipes, they help tone and cleanse the skin. There's chamomile in there that provides toning benefits. And these boost wipes can be used for just at night taking your makeup off, or in the morning when you first get up, you could take a wipe and tone your skin with it. And if you want extra cleansing, all you have to do is just use your cleanser afterward. But the Boost line wipes work with any skincare type and any skincare line. You can use the Wipe Boost with them. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little bit of statistics. The results from using this product was agreed by many women that you'll get remarkable results. After using our normal to combination oily wipes and our skincare line, that ritual, 93% said after using it one time that they saw improvement and smoothness in their skin. After 2 weeks, 100% said it improved the way their skin felt. And after 2 weeks, 96% said their skin was healthier looking, less oily, more balanced, and more beautiful. The kind of skin you could wear without putting makeup on. If you didn't even want to wear makeup anymore, your skin would look so nice, you wouldn't have to wear makeup. Dry to sensitive line, after one use, 95% say they saw instant smoothness of the roughness, dry, flaky skin, and the skin was healthier and glowed better. After 2 weeks, 98% had skin that was so soft and hydrated that it would just bounce back when they touched it. And then after 2 weeks, 98% said that they would recommend this skincare for their friends and family. So I'm just gonna show you in the book, you have all these, if you can just look right here, you see these lines are in our catalog, both lines. It tells you more about them, lots of information. And I'm gonna recommend this skincare line to anybody that wants healthier skin. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very, very good. Thank you. And I have a tip for those Boost wipes. I actually use that to take off the Defy cleanser.
Good.
Tip.
Good. Yes. Awesome.
Makeup. Wanda, excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so next we're going to talk about the line that actually has the most products in it, and that is the Jaffa Revitalize line, and I'll be sharing on that line. And this line actually has, and I have it here, hopefully you can see that. This line has, I call it a cocktail serum that you can mix together in it. So I'll share more about that later. Just wanted to leave that teaser. The Royal Revitalize line actually will help you look 7 years younger looking, guess what, in 4 weeks. How would you like to have your skin looking younger, 7 years younger at that, in 4 weeks? Wouldn't that be cool?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Absolutely.
Yes. So this line is for all ages, and it is actually for preventing anti-aging. So just to tell you a little bit about some of the hero agents in this line. Hero agents in this line would be Manuka honey. How many of you have heard of Manuka honey? Shea butter. You've heard of shea butter.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, Manuka honey will help provide intensive hydration in this line. Shea butter is going to deliver soothing antioxidants and give a rich moisture in this line. Coconut. Who loves coconut? Coconut is rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants and helps combat dullness in skin. And then Lexington. It shields the skin from effects of toxins. And we talked about some of those things when we introduced, we talked about things that damage the skin. So let me show you a little bit about this line, and then I'm going to tell you why you use this line. So first we have a gentle cleansing milk. And it has knotgrass extract in it. It's a brightening booster. And it looks like milk, and you put a little water with it and mix it, and it smooths onto the skin very, very well. One thing I like about all of our lines, and I'm going to show you, is on the back there's a moon and a sun, and it tells you when to use it. So if it's a moon and a sun, that means day and night. If it's just a sun, that means just day. So just a little tip. But this is our cleanser. And then next, what I like to do is the eye cream. This Revitalize Eye Cream is fabulous. If you want to have or soothe lines and wrinkles and reduce under eye circles and puffiness, this is your eye cream. It is a cream, and it actually helps. I'm going to just do a little demo. Look how light and creamy that is.
All right.
Yeah,
Nice.
very light. And you know, when you have extra on your eye cream, always say dab it on your lips, because your lips are just as delicate as underneath your eyes. Did you know that underneath your eyes is the most delicate part of your face?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, remember that cocktail I talked about? Well, what I want to do is just tell you that in this line, you've got a vitamin A. The vitamin A, got them out of order, sorry, is our line and pore minimizer. And the vitamin A can be used by itself day and night. It has the moon and the sun on the back. Next, we have vitamin C. This is our spot serum. And in the vitamin C, this helps for any corrections on the skin, any spots. Again, that can be used day and night. And then the vitamin E is a nice hydrator serum. So if you need extra hydration, then this would be your additional serum that you would use. Now we call this the cocktail because these are specialty products. You can get all of them, or you can get one or two. And most of our sets come with two. And you can use them in the order that they are, A, C, and E. So if you use all three of these, you want to use them just in the alphabet order. You can use A and C in the day, A and E in the night. You can mix it up. So this one you can play with, but you can use all three because it's called the cocktail. So that's what those are about. All right, and then next we have two different moisturizers to choose from. One is a lotion, one is a cream. Now this line, actually, I was going to say I switched over to the 5. When I was using this line, I actually used the lotion in the day because the Royal Revitalized lotion was very light to go underneath makeup. I used the cream in the night because it was a little bit of a heavier cream. And so by using that, it gave me that thickness. And I feel whatever you put on at night when you sleep, your body restores itself. So I always pile on the real good stuff at night. Heavier stuff so that it absorbs into my skin. So again, day or night, it's your choice, cream or lotion or both. All right, and then the last thing we want to talk about in this line is our solar protection. This particular solar protection is so nice because it's a very light cream. It's so light. I know when I first started using protections, they were so heavy and they felt so crazy. Look how creamy that is. It's a cream, but yet you're getting a 50 protection, right? All right. So let me tell you why you use the Revitalize. It activates your skin's resistance for signs of aging. It delivers personal daily nourishment. It addresses future and existing signs of aging and is formulated for all ages. So just like Wanda said with the boost, this one can be used for all ages, but those that are wanting to fight signs of aging, definitely, this is an excellent line for them. So just some statistics, 90% saw revitalized, renewed, and firmer skin, and 90% felt improvement after 2 weeks. So that is pretty phenomenal. And again, there is more in our catalog about this particular line, but we'll talk about more of the value later. Okay, I'm gonna stop and let Doris have her time to talk about our most newest line, Defy.
Yay!
What like Michelle said, is our latest line. And all of those good things that Wanda and Michelle was saying about the other stuff is twice as good in the Defy. The Defy, it has more raw jelly in it than any of our other products. Even though they all have raw jelly, Defy has the most raw jelly in it. And it's the most expensive because it has the most expensive ingredients in Defy. And that's why I love it. You find it's $256. This month, it's on sale for $176. You'll see it right there. But one of the things, and I have done like a show and tell, the cleanser, like Michelle said, you have a moon and the sun right there in the back. And the cleanser, you want to use it day and night. One of the things I love about the cleanser, you just take a little bit, like a little piece off right there. And you're going to put a little here, just go here, here, here. And then you don't want to forget this next part. Then you want to come up with an upward motion, okay, with your cleanser. And you want to do this day and night. And what I love about this cleanser, it melts away the grease and your makeup. And it's almost like they tell you the way you use it, you put it on and then you take one of the wipes like and wipe it off. But it doesn't feel like soap or anything on your skin. It almost feels like you could just wear it. So I like to put it on and just kind of leave it on a little bit because I love the way it feels. It just feels really soft and really silky. So I mean, I love that Defy. So I'm not gonna take it off. I'm just gonna leave it on for a minute. One of the things I like to do is, I don't know if you guys know these little
Palette.
they're little pallets, and if you notice they're small, and you drop them in your little bowl, and it expands up. So I'll let that, you see how large it's getting. So those are little towelettes. So I'm gonna use that later to wipe it off.
I love those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they're about $2. I think you get like 10 in a pack. So if you go under the where you order your supplies, they're there.
Non-retail.
Yes, non-retail.
Okay, so who would order that for me? I would love to have some of those.
Oh, you can order those yourself.
Great.
Yes, where you go in and you order your books, and when you order your samples, they're right there.
Oh, okay.
So all of that stuff right there for your cologne samples, all that, and it makes such a nice conversation piece out of 40. And then it's I'll open it for you. So it opens to a full towel.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's a big towel.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
like if you're having a party or whatever,
She put it over her glasses.
because once you feel this on your skin, it's just amazing. So, okay, so we have that one there. Next thing I love, if you guys hear things in the background, let me know. I have some company in there. But what I love here is this is our next product, and can you see on there? This is our eye cream, and you just put squeeze it just a little bit, and the syrup comes up, and you can kind of like press around. You don't want to pull this area. You just want to put it kind of, back in, to both eyes again, day and night. So that is your Defy Eye Cream. And then the next we have the Active Cleansing Serum. This little bottle was really a conversation piece because we couldn't figure out how people wanted to get more out of it, but just to get a little bit, because all you need really is just a pea size. And if you want more, you can kind of lift the lid and, you know, pump it and you can get more out of it. But you don't need a lot of it. So you got your little pea size right there. Yeah, you're gonna go here, here. And you don't want it, whatever's left, you don't want to forget about this area. And you don't want to forget about your hands. So everything I do, rub it all into my hands. Okay. The forehead. I love it. Okay. And then we have the moisturizer. I love this moisturizer. It is it's a creamy, kind of a thick moisturizer. So I love using it at night. It's a 4D moisturizer. And if you look at it, it's pretty big. And that's your moisturizer. Now, like sometimes, you know, like if you feel like, you know, there's you're putting on a lot, you just gotta wait a few minutes in between that things. And then last you have your sunscreen. And your sunscreen, it is SPF 40. So it is one of the highest SPF. Well, I think we have 50 in a couple of, well, 3 of our the raw jelly, and the only one that we have less in, I believe, is the Boost line. But that's your sunscreen. And so I didn't go over a lot of the ingredients and things that are in there because you can all, you know, look that up and see it for yourself. And all of those things that Michelle and Wanda mentioned, they're in the Defy, and also more ingredients that are in there. So anyway, that's my, oh, one thing I wanted to mention is the volcanic mask. And what's one of the reasons why we should use a mask weekly?
To get rid of the dull, dry skin.
Yes.
Exfoliate.
Exfoliate.
Renew the skin.
Yes. Because how often all of that dead skin, it sheds every day. So we want to get rid of all of the dead and dry skin. I think we're gonna have a class just on masks because we have so many wonderful masks. But this one is one of my favorites. It's the volcanic mask, and you can see it's dark, but it's kind of grainy like, and when you put it on, you know, but I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone have any questions?
I have a question, Doris.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm just curious because I ended up having to switch from Defy, but with that eye cream, I was curious because I was worried about contaminating the eye cream when I put it here with the device that's on the edge of it.
Mm-hmm.
Should I be concerned about, should a person be concerned about that?
I wouldn't, if you know, if you're not demonstrating that in a class or anything, as this only your personal use, then I wouldn't be concerned about it. But if you are, you can always put it on your finger, and you want to use your index finger, and you want to just, you know, just tap on it. You don't want to pull that skin. So I know that some people, their skin and their allergies may be more sensitive than others. Then, so I would say if you feel, you know, better, just putting it on your finger and having it, yes,
Yeah, I appreciate that because I actually like that one. I'm glad you showed that one because I'm in love with, I could use all of the eye creams. I love them. They're all very good. So thank you.
Fantastic. Well, thank you. So again, that was only 3 of our skincare lines. So I wanted to just show you real quickly. This is our Luna Bright line, which targets pigmentations in your skin. And we also have a wonderful men's skincare line as well.
Woo woo.
Yes, yes, which is all powered with RJX to the 3rd degree. Power,
Yay.
potency, and precision for your skin. So just wanted to let you know that as well. And also, I'm sorry, we have one more, which is our gold set. Our gold set has pure gold in it. Sorry, ladies, I was ready for those, but not this one. All right, so the gold set is awesome as well, but it does not have royal jelly in it. It's the only line that we have that does not have royal jelly in it. Here it is right here, the gold line, which is a wonderful line as well, pure gold inside. So just so you know, those are our additional sets that we have. Okay.
I
So
have a question
Yes.
before you get off of it. I'm particularly interested in working with young girls, like maybe 13 years old. Which one would be the best for them? I mean, because normally I had a client to ask me, and you know, I was quiet for a minute because I'm thinking, we usually say they're all good, but she wanted to use it for her granddaughter. I ended up saying Boost because it looks, the pictures look of the younger girls on the advertisement, but I wasn't sure.
That's the line I would start with, Boost.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Doris kind of mentioned a little bit about the volcanic mask. I wanted to share with you that as a hostess, and when you book your party, this is your gift, the volcanic mask. And I'm so excited that she demoed it so you can kind of see what it looked like when you put it on. I am a mask fanatic. The very first thing I ever bought from Jaffer was a Malibu Miracle mask, which is one of our masks. And by the way, our next party is going to be on masking. So we're going to all come together and do masks, all of our
Oh, good, great.
So this is your hostess gift, free to you just for hosting a party, doing something like this with me. So I wanted to just tell you a little bit more real quickly on some of the benefits. So first of all, this is your gift, the volcanic mask. And it actually, if you like microdermabrasion and polishing, you've got both in one with that mask. It's fantastic.
Great.
Okay, so your first level, when your party is 300 or more, you get to choose one of these classic royal jelly products. So remember I talked about the lotion and the cream? Well, both of those are in there along with our classic royal jelly. For those of you who've been around a while, you know about that one. So knowing Jaffer, I mean. And then level 2 is when you have $400 in retail sales, you get to choose 2. And our lovely ginger sea salt scrub is in there. And I remember you guys tried the hand scrub when we got together last time. You remember how soft your hands felt? That's in there. The eye cream, you get a nice variety of products and fragrances. And then level 3 is when your party is $500 or more, you get to choose 3 of these amazing products. And we've added a little bit more to that line. But guess what? We saved the best for last. When your party is $600 or more, that wonderful line that Doris talked about, OMG, you get to choose one of our Defy lines. That's exciting.
Awesome.
So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you.
Love it.
Yes. So let's see, where are we here? Okay, so in the chat, I have put my website. You can I put my link in there for you just to go in and just take a look at all of our special offers And there's also a flip book on my website as well. If you want to kind of see the book that I've been holding up, this is what the cover looks like. You'll see this. And you can kind of flip through the book that way and see all of the other wonderful specials that we have. Jafra has, as you know, over 500 products. And I'm so excited because having a beauty store, just to be able to shop what I want is awesome. So
Yes.
I wanted to let you know that I do have a special tonight only. And what that special is for the first 3 people that place an order tonight in the next 4 hours, you have an extra gift that will be sent to you from me just for being the first 3 orders. And tonight only the first person who books their virtual party with me will get an additional gift from me as well. All right. So again, I have that in the chat for you already to take a look. All right. So now we got to do a drum roll because we have to choose our mystery hostess. Remember, one of you tonight is going to be a mystery hostess, and you're going to be able to manage of all the spells from tonight. You get to choose one of those beautiful sets from here. All right.
Yay.
So let me see. Drum roll.
Drum roll.
All right. Our winner for tonight is Linda.
Linda.
Where'd she go?
So for tonight, you get to, from all the sales, and you and I will communicate on how much the sales were from tonight's party, and then you get to choose. So congratulations. Okay, let me see, did we miss anything?
Where's Linda?
Okay, so what I want you to do, remember we talked about the chat earlier? If you could for me, just put your name in the chat and your phone number in the chat for me. All right, so I want to go ahead and end our party tonight, and I want to, did you have fun tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think this is simple.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, definitely.
Do this with a couple of your friends.
Yes.
Definitely.
Well, how would you like to make money doing this?
Up to.
Yes, yes. I am looking for business partners always. And I call my business partners my Jafra Beauties. And how would you like to be one of my Jafra Beauties? So if you are interested in doing something like this, or having your own store to shop for all your essentials, we have everything except for hair dye. But we have shampoos. We have, like I said, over 500 products. Let me know. Put something in the chat and say, I want to know more. And then I will be in touch with you. But I would love to have you as part of our team. I've started this business 39 years ago, and it was the best decision that I ever made. Who knew that I would be here today virtually, learning and training you, well, teaching you how to do a virtual party, sharing with you. We have to switch those gears, don't we? Okay,
Yeah.
now I want to know what your favorite party was or your favorite tip tonight. Let me take myself off of view here. Does anybody have a favorite product or tip that they learned from tonight?
My favorite tip was Doris's presentation of the eye cream.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I happen to have been in ministry a lot in my life, and unfortunately, I'm a crier, unfortunately. And so I really could use eye cream 5 times a day, just to keep the soft tissue under my eyes. So that,
Right.
when she showed it with the little device, that's just wonderful.
Good, good. Awesome. Anybody else?
I actually like the eye cream as well. And the applicator is a great tool. The applicator actually, keeps you from pulling, and it's super soft. So I liked how I go above and below. So in the morning, I have that super surprised look, because I've gone underneath here and pushed. So you're okay, but I like the eye. I actually picked up the wand, the It's that little wand. It's called the cooling wand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have the cooling wand. So I really thought it was going to be bigger.
Mhm.
But when I got it, it was like this big. So,
Mhm.
but it works beautifully. I love it. I actually make it cold with cold water.
Oh,
Or,
yeah.
get it really cold, and then I use it underneath there. So love it. Eye cream.
Fabulous. Great tip.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
My favorite was the cleansing. I really do like the cleansing products, especially when you can put your mask on.
Mhm.
And I also like the wands, the brushes that you get,
Oh, yeah.
that 9-in-1.
Oh,
And
yes, yes.
mhm. So I really enjoy that because it just like my skin looks so beautiful afterwards. You know.
Wow.
Uh-huh. So
So,
in fact, someone
Rosalie,
asked.
you've
Someone asked.
used the brush, the brush. You use that. You've used that product.
She's
Yeah,
talking
I
about
use that on my
Right. I've seen it, but I was curious how it worked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
It has different parts for different parts of your body,
Mhm.
but I just love the way it scrubs your skin.
Mhm.
And
Absolutely.
when you get through, your face is like glowing. You know.
Oh, very good. I gotta get that one. Yeah.
I
It
like
was sold out.
It's back.
Oh, it was.
Back.
Okay, great. It was sold out. It was a couple of times I had I missed a couple of sales because it was still sold out. So
It's back. Yeah.
Yeah, that must be good.
awesome.
Yeah, it is an excellent tool.
I
Okay.
appreciated the boost demonstration because I was wondering every time I sit, I'm like, what is it like? What is it for? Because my favorite is the Revitalize.
Mhm.
And I was glad you did the Revitalize. I've never tried Defy yet,
Mhm.
but I don't know if my skin would be able to take the Defy until I try it. I won't know.
Mhm.
But I really like the Revitalize, but I was happy to find out about the boost. So I
Oh.
do have a granddaughter who's now 20. I'm trying to get her into Jafra, of course.
Oh, good.
But I appreciated knowing the different products and what the different products do.
Oh,
Absolutely.
good. Fantastic. You might want to get your little samples and try the Defy, the little sample sachets or the little sample minis.
Mhm.
So these are the samples that are the
The phone started ringing.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Oh, you might want to get yourself a sample of the sachets. Doris was holding it up, and or the little minis to try, just to see how it fares with your skin. Mhm.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, I'm sorry. Somebody else say something?
I like the way you talked about the cocktails. Because
Oh,
that's
Yeah.
a good way to introduce those three as a cocktail. You can have a choice of what you want.
Yeah.
Just like if you were to do a real cocktail, you have a choice.
Mhm.
So that's really, that was interesting way you brought that out.
oh, thank you. Thank
Yes, I wanted to ask you about the cocktail. Can you use that and the royal jelly milk balm? I mean, like the balm first and then the cocktail, or how would you do that?
No, good point. You want to put those on first, after you cleanse and before you moisturize, because these
Their
are,
treatment.
yeah, they're treatments and they're going to absorb, go right into the skin.
Okay,
Yeah,
got you. Thank you. Thank
you're welcome. Yeah.
I wanted to say one thing about the Boost light. My granddaughter, she's been using the Boost where she's 16 now, so she's been using it since she's 14.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. It's an excellent line, and I really love the Blu-ray protection that's in the SPF on that one
Yeah.
as well.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys did an excellent job. And I love the variation. We all did something different, so you can take, what fits you and make it you when you do your own personal party. Well, I am super excited that you guys all joined, and I appreciate you and hope that you had fun and got some ideas. Oh,
Oh, yay. There's that product.
There it is.
go ahead. Say something, Doris, and it'll come to you.
Oh yes, I was just sharing all the neat tools that's in
Oh,
there.
yeah. That's
I will.
It's for your whole body.
Yeah.
That is
I wonder if
very
I can get
exciting.
one for Christmas.
Yeah, I don't know if I can wait that long, Tish.
I get early Christmas all the time.
Oh, I ain't mad at you.
You know, when
Christmas
we,
in July.
yeah,
Christmas in
Yes.
July.
When we
And
first-
there you go.
when we first got this book, that was the first thing I saw, and I ordered it on my very next order. And then when I
Yeah.
found out it was out, I was like, oh, thank God I got mine.
That part.
Yeah, so good. So anyway, you guys, we are going to go over just a little bit, if that's okay with some of you, because we are now almost at 7 o'clock, and we did have 2 more shares that we wanted to do. And then also, I just had a little goal for you too. Do you think this is something you can do?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think that this is something you can practice with, maybe with family and friends first before you venture out to all your clients? Okay.
Yes.
Mix it up, have a little family, have a little clients. Okay, I challenge you all to do one of these before our next meeting. And you have 2 weeks. Because our next meeting is not till July the 7th. Now,
Okay.
I would really like for you to do it within the next 7 days.
Okay.
Okay, so that's my challenge for you. Okay, and then our next masking party will probably be around the 14th, but I'll get the details out to you when I send out the newsletter. Okay, and that's going to be fun because we're going to focus just on mask.
And are we bringing our own mask to the party, or how's
Their
that going?
favorite mask to the party.
Yes.
Yeah,
Malibu mask, can you still get it?
absolutely. I just used the last of mine last night. That mask party that I did prompted me to try that one again. And I always have them. I have 4 masks on my tub. So in my bag.
I like the Boost clay. I fell in love with it.
That one's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, really? What do you like about it?
I mean, not only do you feel it firming your skin, but when I took it off, my skin, I felt like it was a whole different color. I mean, I really looked in the mirror and I was like, oh, wow, you know, and it pulled out all the toxins from my face. I really felt like my face was super clean.
The cleansing or the mask?
The mask,
the
the
mask.
detox mask.
The detox mask.
And you leave it on for like 20 minutes.
Great.
I mean, I was like, okay, I got to try this again. So I did it like 3 days later. It was great.
It's
So
the
do you
yellow
use
one.
the Boost product?
Yellow.
Kimberly, you have a question?
I do. I don't have a mask, so I have combination skin. Actually, I probably have normal skin. I used to have combination. So what would be a good start out mask for me?
The Boost.
Boost?
Swear
Okay.
to you. I promise you. I'm so serious when I tell you that, especially when you're like a combination in certain parts where you're dry. It seems like it gives you hydration all over at the same time cleaning. That's what it feels like. It feels like, okay, I'm hydrated, I'm shiny. I mean, it is amazing. You have to try it.
Okay.
I push it so much. I have like the little testers.
Okay.
Pop one inside, a new customer little gift send out if someone orders $75 or more. I throw a little gift inside there for them.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Good, great.
Awesome. Okay, you guys. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to have, I'm going to start with Wanda because hers is I think a little quicker than Tish's share. So Wanda's going to share something that she's done that's brought some success. And Tish is going to share something, and then we're going to go ahead and end. So if we could just maybe stay on another 15 minutes. Is that okay with everybody? Okay, awesome. Okay, go ahead, Wanda.
Okay, so when we had our last call, the presenter talked about texting. So what I did is, this was the Juneteenth weekend. I text quite a few people and told them, support, this is Juneteenth weekend, support your Black business. I have a small Black business. I would love your support. And I gave them my website, and people were calling me. They went on the websites. I had people calling, I don't know how to do that. Can you mail my products to me? So it really did work, texting out and just asking for support. It's like you could even make it like a Cinderella. I have a challenge from my manager. I'm trying to beat everybody. Can you help me win the prize? You know, you can just do whatever you want. And people, if you ask for support, they support you. So I ended up with a really, really good weekend. I was running and ripping, making deliveries and answering questions. So I worked this weekend, and it worked very
good.
What were your total sales?
I have no idea what my total sales were. I should have added it up, but people were ordering anywhere from $100 or $75, 2 baby sets. You know, they were ordering things for their children, their grandkids. They were to help me out.
That's awesome.
Amen.
People love to help us. You just have to ask.
You just have to ask.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. I don't know if anybody else had a chance to do any texting or anything.
I did. I texted today after I spoke to Wanda. I texted 20, 40, about 60 people.
Oh, okay.
And,
That's awesome.
so
Good for you.
So I'm waiting for them to respond. One young lady who's my beautician, and she says, "What's your website? I'm going to place an order." And a couple of other people, I think, said that they were going to go ahead and place orders. So I'm just waiting. I'm going to follow up with Facebook.
Awesome. Fantastic. Okay, wonderful.
I featured the hand sanitizer in my text.
Good.
So that sparked some interest too.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That is the best intro in, because everybody wants a hand sanitizer. They just and then they start looking at everything else that you have. I just told a coworker today, you know, you need hand sanitizers or know anybody that needs it, and I sent him my link. He's like, "Oh, I'm going to check all this out." So very good, very good.
Very
All
good.
right. Okay. Anybody else before we go to Tish? I know she's got a big lot to share with us. So anybody else do any texting or did anything from our last meeting?
I just wanted to say something about the hand sanitizer because it, I trust Jafra. I trust the ingredients that they put in their products, because I saw the news where they were warning people about some of the ingredients that's in these hand sanitizers.
That's true.
And Jafra, and we have like a moisturizer in there, so it's not leaving your hands really dry.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's good. Okay. All right. Tish is going to share how she has so far to date, right now, sold over $2,200 in sales. So we want to hear what you are doing, girl.
You know what? I had a lot of fun with the ideas. I went, listening to the meetings that we did, just several meetings that I had gone on, and just listening to the ideas and putting together my own. And so I was on Instagram, and in the morning I do my regimen. I get up and I read my Bible, and I ask God for what it is that He would have for me to say, or what it is He would have for me to do or address or something like that. But I started with Him because He is the key to it all, right? So and then I was on Instagram. I was posting every morning. I post, a scripture, and then I post, I took pictures of the product, and then I started calling people. And so I called like 10 people I had not called. And what's funny is because Vicky, the ambassador, she was talking about how many people that she had called, and they're like, who's this? Some people were like, I'm like, hey, hi, it's me, So I did that, and I had 2 orders from that. And then I started with that, how on Instagram, there you have a line of people. Some people that you don't even see their picture. Some of you don't see what they're posting or anything like that, but they're following you. And so I went through every last one of them and I said, hey, you know, this is on sale. It's just, or it's only, you know, the Precious Protein was, it's only, you know, $28 for this. Don't miss out on that. You know,
Mhm.
I remembered friends and family that had babies, you know, or my daughter's friends that had babies, brand new babies. And I would send that to them. So I had a bunch of orders from them. And it was so funny is because even now, as I think, you know, the wheels are like turning in my head. But even now, as I think about how I had a Jafra party at my division one time. And I'm a retired bus operator. So I used to drive for Metro in Los Angeles. So I had a party out there and we had everybody out there. I sang and I had a product out there. And I remember all of those people and what they liked. And so what I did was I went again through my phone and, oh, I have her number. I still have her number. And I just started calling people. And it's one thing to send a text and it's another thing for them to hear your voice and hear the excitement in your voice about your product and about what you're doing. And they're like, you know, well, hey, we haven't seen you in a little bit. And I go, well, I would love your support. You know, I'm excited about this new beginning for me, this new venture for me. You know, whatever we could do to help you. We just love you because you're so beautiful. You're so sweet. And so they just go on. And I know that I am excited because they're benefiting what I'm doing. It's not just for me. It's not when you receive that check. It's the benefit that you're seeing them and their skin changing and their confidence building. I get excited about when someone else is excited about the way they look.
Yeah.
It's never about me. So I am just and so that's what I've been doing, just on the phone. I take notes. I have notes like going crazy in my book. Just notes beyond notes. And I take notes. I get on the laptop and I read and I reread and watch the videos, and then I go upstairs and I record. And so I just try and really, really get in touch with, you know, the people that are following me on Instagram. That's so important. And that's how it's been happening. And it's such a blessing because I didn't know I was that far up until Doris called me on the phone. She was like, girl, what you doing? What you doing?
It's like, how you doing?
Right. So that was it. It's just having a with it and just staying diligent.
Fabulous. Well, thank you for sharing that. And we do want to get some of your knowledge on Instagram, videoing. I mean, I'm an amateur with Instagram. I did play around and said, how do they video? I see all this video. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. So maybe on our call in July, we'll carve out some time because it'll be our action planning call, but we can put that in there if you don't mind and give us put something together for us to know how to do that, and then we'll have you share. Would that be okay?
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Awesome. All right, you guys. So from the goals that were when we had our guest speaker, we all set some goals. So some of you recall those goals, right? How many of you reached those goals that you set when we had Janice Todd on our call?
Well, I did not reach my 2 consultants by Sunday. However, one of the consultants rescheduled to meet with me Thursday, and she said she's definitely, without a doubt, interested. She had retired, and she had a retirement party last Saturday, and that had her going. So she definitely committed to get with me Thursday, and she said, let's take it from there because I'm really, really interested. And then my other consultant was dealing with Father's Day. And she had me explain some things that she saw on the website. Her granddaughters were also interested in getting some products, and I let her know that, you know, once she becomes a consultant. And so she said that she is planning to become a consultant this Saturday. So those goals were delayed, but they're still in the
Good.
oven, so to speak. They're still baking. I thank the Lord for that.
Good. Good. And that's
I had one, I didn't sign a consultant, but what I did say was I wanted to do 3 videos.
right.
I did 1 video, but I got 3 customers. So I kind of had to change it up a little bit because I'm also on hormone therapy too. So I've been kind of, shall we say, moody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good word. I'll use that one.
Well, that's
So-
good that you got some contacts and you did a
Yeah.
video.
Right.
And see, had
right.
you not written these down or we put them in the chat, we may not have done that much. So
Right.
who
Absolutely.
else? A couple other people. Did you get your business page done, Doris?
You know, it's not done, but I'm thinking about it. And I spoke with Delphine today, and we both agreed by next week we will both have a business page.
Awesome.
So we're working on that.
Good, good. I want to know when it goes up so I can friend it. Not
Okay.
friend it, like it. Okay. And then Kimberly, did you want to learn more about getting on Facebook and pushing photos like I do? Did you get to do
and
any
I
of
did
that?
not.
Okay.
I do and I did not. But I will. I will.
Good.
I'm still I was still undecided as to what I wanted to do, if I wanted to go full on or just do like what I initially said that I was going to do, was just be here for the 30%. Or do I just want to go hog wild on doing it? So I'm still deciding on that. But
Okay.
the information that I'm hearing and the excitement that just being around everybody, which is another reason why I joined Jafra again,
Amen.
was for
Good.
the camaraderie.
Good.
That was I had 2 reasons: 30% off and camaraderie.
Great.
That was it. I wasn't trying to come in and start selling, and I wasn't trying to do all that. But I'm listening to all of the testimonies, and because I'm an evangelist, I just my whole thing is trying to help people, help. And so I'm like, well, skin is good. Skin is good.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
and seeing people's faces change, I was like, I can do that. Because
Yeah.
I wasn't really
Transformation.
interested. I wasn't
Yeah.
interested in trying to do skincare. I'm like, that's a lot of stuff to remember. Just push the spa stuff. But I'm listening. But starting with young people and helping to keep their faces fresh as they get older and all that. So that's something to consider. So I'm actually got inspired just tonight by listening to everybody. So to answer your question, no, I did not, because I was undecided.
That's okay. That's all right. We're gonna do it again. Whatever our if we put it down, if we have it in our minds, we'll be more apt to do it than if we don't
Yes.
think about it at all.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
yeah. So that's the key. Because it's like a to-do list. If you don't get it done, and you move it to the next day. Eventually when you write it down and you see it, you're gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
let me say this.
Yeah.
Wanda called me, and had Wanda not called me, because I was going to call her. And but she called me, and because I probably wasn't going to be on the call tonight, but I see that when you just call somebody, just call them. Check in on them. Just say hey, and don't forget there's a call tonight, which I knew there was, but just that one little call, because I'm up here where I am, and because I know it's going to be broadcast, but and I don't really have anybody to talk to, and so just her calling me and saying, hey, how you doing, and I inspired her, and you don't know how a person inspires somebody else. And
Yes.
it was just,
Absolutely.
it was good. It was good. And I just love Wanda and Doris
Mhm.
and Miss Bella. I don't know the rest of you
Miss
ladies.
Bella.
I'm sure I'll get to know you guys.
You will.
But
Yeah.
it was good. It was good. So thank you, Wanda.
Thank you.
Good. That's good to know.
It
I
is.
think that we should pass each other, we should put in the chat our phone numbers so that if you have questions or if you have just anything you want to talk about, just
Now-
call each other.
I have a plug-in for that. We can do that too. And that's what our WhatsApp is good for. Because if we all have a question or something, or if we feel like we want to reach out, that WhatsApp is so cool. Now, I know verbal is good too. I'm a phone person. I'm always picking up.
Right.
But that is a good second, the WhatsApp.
It is. And sometimes it's not about Jafra.
That's true too. That's true.
And
That's-
sometimes,
yes, it's number.
yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, because every once in a while, you just need that
Right.
Yeah.
True.
push me, you know.
Very
So
good.
I am so that person, you know, and every once in a while, you know, I, you know, need that or feel like I want to give that. And that's most of the time is that I want to give it and that I want to inspire someone else or talk to someone else because I am, you know, just excited about what God is going to do. He's going to blow my mind. So
Amen.
I'm stupid excited about it. So
Amen.
Okay. Well,
If
check.
I could say something really quick, because I wanted to piggyback on Kimberly, because I was asked to take at the university that I'm going to my advisor thought it'd be good for me to get this research certificate. I didn't want it. I don't want to deal with gerontology. And he goes, Tulia, it's really easy to get a research certificate in gerontology. It'll look good for you. So I did it. What the Lord blessed me with from taking that gerontology certificate is amazing.
see,
And one of the main things I learned, I had never paid attention to when you're getting in an isolated mode.
Mm.
As women, our hormones start changing. We start going through all that.
yes,
And I had never paid attention to that. And when Michelle had called me recently, it pulled me out of that isolation mode. All I was thinking about was school and getting it over with. And I was, on the weekends, I'd be lonely. And I'm
Yeah.
like, Lord, why am I going through that? It's kind of stupid. But that was one of the main things they said that creeps on, with aging, the isolation will creep on you. And before you know it, you find yourself kind of isolated. And,
yes,
you know, I'm the one to say, oh, that ain't never going to be me. Because, you know, I've always been outgoing as an older child, but it was me. And so I said, you know what? I'm getting back with Jafra. You never know what will enrich your life.
Yep.
Sometimes you just have to step out and make a step. Even as women, you're moody, you don't want to be bothered, but you'd be surprised.
Yep. Totally agree.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I'm glad. And I know Wanda has mentioned that this is like a real nice community for our family. And it is, and we're growing. Elsa and Angela, did you guys want to say anything? We don't see your picture. No, you're still there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
No, I enjoyed it, but I am kind of strictly here just to support my sister. I'm not a I'm not a salesperson.
That's
My passion is event planning. That's what I want to do. So I'm
Your
just here to
passion
support
is-
event planning.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But I'm just, yeah, so I am just here to support my sister.
Yay!
Yeah.
Jafra is freedom to be you. Okay, so you be you.
That's right.
Okay.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Elsa, did you have
Oh,
any?
you're welcome.
Uh-huh.
Well, I just appreciate being here with you ladies and listening to all of you. It's very nice hearing ideas and getting information. So thank you so much. Thank you guys for sharing all the information with us.
Thank you for joining.
Absolutely.
And Galaxy Tab A, I'm not sure who that is.
That was
Oh, is
Linda.
that Linda? Oh, Linda, are you still there?
Holly's in and out with the kids.
Okay, okay, no problem. All right, Doris and Wanda, did you want to have any parting words?
I enjoy listening to everything. I'm learning from each and every one of you. So I just can't wait till we all get to
Amen.
Mhm.
Man.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you for sharing.
Yes.
And Doris?
Thank you. I'm just so grateful for all you ladies, and this has just been wonderful. It pulls me out of my comfort zone. 'Cause
Mhm.
Eva?
Me too.
Mhm.
I'm like, how are we gonna do this Zoom party? Oh my God, they're looking at me. I don't know.
Darletta has a
fun.
question.
It was fun.
I do.
And I
I
love
don't know how to do the chat. You keep saying
Okay,
go on
go
the
down
chat, but I
there where
can't.
the little chat is. Everybody's putting their number in, so you guys might want to grab them. Because when I do the replay, it doesn't put the chat, you guys.
Okay, so
Oh.
go down to the bottom where it says chat at the bottom of the screen.
I
Roll
see
the
mute.
arrow over it. Uh-huh.
I'm on my phone.
Oh,
So
you
I
know what? Yeah, go ahead. I can print this and send it out, but go ahead, you guys. Everybody put their number in there.
I did.
Okay. I see stop video, share, participants, and more.
more.
And more. Oh, chat.
More.
Okay.
There.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you. I did that so many times the first time I saw chat.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Elsa.
now in the chat, you guys, you can send a private message or you can send a message to everybody. So when I record, it does not, it doesn't show, I don't believe. I'll watch the replay to make sure. But just so you know, I don't publicize this on YouTube. All I do
Okay.
is unlisted. That means that only people that I give it to can see it.
Oh, okay.
No,
All right.
I don't have a
Awesome.
full-blown, no, I don't put these out to the public.
Okay.
Yeah, they're on my YouTube channel, but they're unlisted, which means only we can see them.
Got you. Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right, good.
Okay, did it come up? Did it come
Yeah.
up?
Yes.
How do I
I
get back?
just did a screenshot. I did a screenshot of everybody's number, so I have mine now.
Oh, so it was there.
Mhm.
It is there. And
On the
Oh,
chat,
yes.
oh, in the chat. Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, because I have my chat up to the right. Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Practice, practice, practice. Let us know how you're doing. If you record your Zoom party, share it with us. You can share it in WhatsApp. You can upload it to YouTube. You can keep it as a Zoom on your computer. But let us see. And then we won't have a call next week, but feel free to reach out, chat with anybody if you need any support. It is the last day of the month. So my recommendation is never, ever, if you can help it, never, ever try to do everything on the last day of the month with Jaffa.
Okay.
Try to get it in before because it gets so bombarded and we don't know what might come up. So,
Right.
yeah. So try not to if you can help it. All right. Awesome.
And maybe we should remember, Michelle.
What's that?
I wanted to just remind everybody because I saw the same note that Doris saw about all of these product hand sanitizers that had deadly products in them. I think because this is the last month of the large one being $13, I'm gonna really work hard on getting those sanitizers out. And I'm gonna use the information, not only that information that Doris was sharing that was on the news, but also I've seen people that I know have bought hand sanitizers that ultimately have been told that it doesn't kill coronavirus because there's not enough alcohol in it.
70%.
And we do have 70%. So that is another good selling measure that we have.
But
here.
if you know, I wouldn't use that one because if you notice with the ones that are listed, there are two on there that say 85%.
Okay,
alcohol.
well, Okay.
So but it has the deadly is it melanonin?
Yeah, starts with the M. I know, I saw
Yeah,
that.
methanol.
Methanol.
Methanol. So it has high doses of methanol in it, which is toxic to the skin.
Which
So
one is that? You're saying that there is a hand sanitizer that they're saying?
there are 9.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw that.
I can send it to you. I can send it.
No, I saw it on the news too. Yeah.
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 I have the list. So what I've done is so that I am not telling someone incorrectly, and they
Right.
say,
Absolutely.
you have 70, and the other ones had 85, and that's why, you know, this is this, but no, it says that it has 85. One of them says it has 80, but what it is the alcohol is methanol. Methanol.
Yeah, but ours is not that. It's not methanol.
It is not.
And then my other point.
It's also made in Mexico.
Right, and my other point is also that as long as this doctor that was on one of the TV shows says as long as it's over 60%. So what I'm saying is there's a strong enough percentage of alcohol in ours that should work for the coronavirus.
Right.
So I don't know. I think
that though. We don't say
but don't say it, right?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, we don't say that.
But what I use is that, you know, even though we have the higher amounts of alcohol in it, you'll love the fact that it will not dry your hands out because it has the aloe in it.
Okay. Good.
Right.
So
go ahead.
So it's a good you know, it's a set off, you know, it sets it off so that, you know, you're not totally focused on the percentage of alcohol of it.
Right.
Yeah. Also in the WhatsApp, you guys, I put the hand sanitizer product breakdown information and ingredients so that you can see. So it's in the WhatsApp in there. Yeah.
Thank you.
And Darlette, you have your hand up. Did you want to say something?
Yes. At the beginning of this, you said, well, not the beginning, right about the middle of it, you said for the first person that checks back with you and for the people who make an order. How do we do that? How do you know? Do we do it through ours?
Okay, no. Well, that's a good idea. I should have reversed it as a consultant. But remember, I wanted you to be guests. So I was trying to teach you what you could do with your guests.
Right.
So how I would know, just to answer your question, if you were truly guests and you went on my website and you ordered, I would get an email. And that email is going to tell me the first 3 people that place an order.
That's right.
That's how I would know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I came a little late, so I didn't know if that was your sample or if that was your challenge.
yeah, no, everything we did tonight was just to give you ideas and everything and to show you how you could do this with your clients and your guests. You do your party. Yeah. All right. So practice, practice, practice. Everybody, thank you so much for tonight. Thanks for the extra time and thanks for all the sharing and all the
Absolutely.
And so go ahead and if you want to reach out on within the week to me or your manager, just let us know. We're here for you.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a nice day.
Bye, ladies.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.